The effects of crypto assets in the US on the climate and energy are the topic of this video. Before you watch the video, be sure to subscribe to our channel for future updates. President Biden made it crystal clear that ensuring the ethical development of the digital assets entails minimizing harmful climate impacts and environmental degradation, and Executive Order 14067 on ensuring the responsible development of digital assets, issued in March 2022. The executive order instructed other federal agencies to work with the White House Office of the Science and Technology Policy, OSTP, to create a study on the climate and energy implications of the crypto assets in the United States. Based on the peer-reviewed research and the finest data available, OSTP put together a multidisciplinary team of the specialists to evaluate and add fresh analysis to the current studies. The OSTP has released its report, which examines the opportunities and challenges of the crypto assets for the United States' clean energy and climate change goals, and offers a set of recommendations to further study and track impacts of the sector, develop potential performance standards, and provide tools and resources to lessen adverse impacts. A report on the climate and energy implications of the crypto assets in the United States was released by the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy, the OSTP, on September 8, 2022. Executive Order 14067, which President Joe Biden approved on March 9, 2022, prompted the publication of this report. The United States' first whole-of-government approach to regulating digital assets is led forth in Executive Order 14067. You can read our overview of the Executive Order here. The report looks at how distributed ledger technologies, the DLT, can affect initiatives to combat climate change and make the switch to cleaner energy sources. The report's release coincides with the merge, a big software upgrade that took place on September 15, 2022 on the Ethereum network. The Ethereum Foundation claims that the merge changed the Ethereum blockchain consensus process from a proof-of-work (POW) system to a proof-of-stake (POS) system, which is predicted to use 99.9% less energy. The report urges U.S. crypto asset policy and decision-making to concentrate on the following 5 important areas to make sure that the responsible growth of the digital assets is in line with the broader U.S. efforts to fulfill specified climate communities. The report that U.S. crypto asset policy and decision-making focus on the following 5 important areas to ensure that the responsible growth of the digital assets is in line with the larger U.S. efforts to fulfill specified climate communities. Number 1. Reducing the local effects of crypto assets on GHG emissions, environmental justice, and other issues in order to create an evidence-based environmental performance standard for the crypto asset technology. The Environmental Protection Agency (EPA), the Department of Energy (DOE), and other U.S. federal agencies are urged in the report. Setting guidelines for operators' use of the renewable energy, water use, noise production, and energy intensities is advised by the report. The report also recommends looking into legislative and executive measures to reduce or do away with the use of the high energy intensity consensus processes for crypto asset mining. Number 2. Ensure energy security. The report orders the DOE, the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, and the North American Electric Reliability Corporation to conduct reliability analysis of current and anticipated crypto asset mining operations on the sufficiency and reliability of the electricity system. Additionally, it instructs these organizations to create policies that strengthen power infrastructure in advance of an increase in the crypto asset mining activities. Number 3. Collect data to comprehend, track, and lessen effects of the crypto asset mining in order to better understand energy usage and fuel mix. Power purchase agreements, the potential effects on the environmental justice, and the demand response participation. The report suggests that the Energy Information Administration and other federal agencies consider obtaining data from electric utilities and miners. Number 4. Improve energy efficiency standards. The report urges the increased use of the energy-saving guidelines for blockchains, mining equipment, and other processes. Number 5. Promote transparency and improvements in environmental performance. The report calls on organizations representing the crypto asset sector, including mining companies and equipment suppliers, to publicly disclose information about their operations, including where they are located, how much electricity they use, how much greenhouse gas (GHG) is emitted according to the current protocols, and how much electronic waste is recycled. The report noted that in 2022, the predicted global consumption of the crypto assets will exceed that of the numerous nations, including Argentina and Australia, ranging between 120 and 240 billion kilowatt-hour. Additionally, almost one-third of the world's crypto asset activities are based in the United States, using 0.9% to 1.7% of the nation's total electricity consumption, which is comparable to the amount used by all of the country's domestic lighting or home computers. In August 2022, Bitcoin accounted for between 60 and 77% of all the electricity used by the cryptocurrency, while Ethereum accounted for 20% to 39%. From early 2021, about 8 to 11 billion kilowatt-hour until mid-2022, the amount of electricity used in the United States to mine Bitcoin climbed dramatically, between 33 to 55 billion kilowatt-hour. This massive energy consumption is mostly attributable to specific consensus processes, like Bitcoin's POW. According to the OSTP, moving toward a different, less power-intensive consensus method is necessary for the responsible development of the digital assets. Although the report cautioned that innovation should follow established market rules and must offer an important over existing technologies in cost, speed, and security, without having a negative environmental impact, blockchain and DLT have seen potential applications in the environmental markets, such as in the voluntary carbon markets. Energy management, specifically using smart grid technologies and the coordination of the DER, such as fuel cells, solar power systems, and residential and commercial battery systems, are other newly emerging use cases for DLT. With the potential for automating, decentralizing, and digitizing the functioning of an electricity grid offered by DLT, the report predicts that a growing proportion of the electricity users may transition to becoming providers in the future. A clean electricity community marketplace for the DER assets could be facilitated by this technology, according to some sources. In addition, grid operators might improve dependability by utilizing DLT to audit all DER services in real time. With advancements in blockchain technology, DLT might be able to offer these services while preserving the privacy and identity of DER owners. Electricity grids may be under a lot of strain from cryptocurrency mining activities. This is mostly caused by a crypto asset mining operation's high load factor, constant power use, and inclination to run during time of the peak demand. This shortens the lifespan of the equipment, results in blackouts, and raises the risk of a fire. Predictions of energy consumption are essential for determining service demand, energy supply options, and price in dynamic macroeconomic conditions. However, a lot of energy system models can't estimate how much energy will be used by sophisticated digital systems. For crypto asset network, for instance, it's challenging to forecast future hash rates. The market value of the cryptocurrency being mined has a direct impact on the efficiency of the mining equipment, and the forecasts have frequently led to irrational assumptions about how much energy will be consumed by the blockchain. The report argues the argument for improved data collection and monitoring based on this uncertainty and the potential for exponential growth in the crypto asset electricity consumption in the future. Fossil fuels are frequently used to provide power and mined to be used in the production of computers and related infrastructure, causing GHG emissions that worsen climate change. The report projects that current carbon dioxide emissions from mining crypto assets would total 110 to 170 million metric tons by 2022, with 25 to 50 million metric tons of those emissions occurring in the United States alone. According to these projections, emissions from mining digital currency accounting for 0.2% to 0.3% of all the emissions worldwide. As a result of the cooling techniques necessary to keep mining infrastructure operating at its best, mining crypto assets can also have an indirect negative impact on the environment, such as contributing to water and noise pollution. In order to fulfill electricity demands, the OSTP also saw the more coal and natural gas power units were being deployed or restarted, raising worries about cost and pollution. Crypto asset mining not only harms the environment, but it also drives up electricity rates for the locals due to the increased demand. In upstate New York, crypto asset mining increased annual household power bills by $82 and annual small company electric bills by $164 in just 2 years, according to the report. Canadian climate and energy policy makers can profit from this report and utilize it as a source of substantial discourse, since Canada is a well-known location for crypto asset mining due to our cooler temperature, comparability low electricity prices, and the present approach to regulating crypto assets. Hydro-Quebec, for instance, said that in 2018, the province of the Quebec received electricity demands from crypto asset miners equivalent to 24% of the Hydro total Quebec's generating capacity. It's possible to find a comparable environment in other provinces, such as Manitoba, where Manitoba Hydro previously revealed that 6 significant crypto asset mining companies in the state collectively utilize as much electricity as 18,000 families. Energy authorities from many provinces in Canada have interacted with miners in a variety of ways because of the growing popularity of the crypto asset mining. The Alberta Energy Regulator issued a Bulletin 2022 and 12 in April of this year, asking regulated entities for information about the size, energy source, and usage of these crypto asset mining operations in an effort to better understand the crypto asset mining landscape and ensure that it complies with safety requirements. A process for assigning energy capacity specifically for the cryptographic usage using blockchain technology was recently announced by Hydro-Quebec. The development of a national strategy for mining crypto assets in Canada is still to be seen. But any present or future operators in Canada must take into account any regulatory frameworks and other rules that may affect the type and quantity of the energy used in their mining operations. Do you have any thoughts on this video? Please share with us in the comments area below. Please click the subscribe button if you would like to hear from us again.